Hi to all of you. Here we are. It's Thanksgiving. And here we are. I'm sick. Thanksgiving, it doesn't really matter because I'm not doing Thanksgiving in France. So it is what it is. But I was supposed to see a friend and I definitely cannot. I'm not on the state today to see a friend. So that takes me to a certain subject look at my face, about how to listen to our body, how to listen our body, being aware of what our body needs, especially in this society that we are into performance. We need to work, we need to be in a good shape. So the first tendency is something happened like me today, sick, throat or lungs, nose. We're gonna go to the doctor, right? And the doctor's gonna say you have strep throat or whatever name, because, sorry, in French, I will say angine, rhume, mal à la gorge, bronchite, but I don't know all those names in English. So he's going to give us meds, and majority of the time he's going to give us antibiotic. Well, now it doesn't really mean we need antibiotic, because if it's not a bacteria or a virus, even a virus, we don't need antibiotic. We just basically need to leave our body working for us. I mean, as far as I remember, I didn't take too much meds. Even when I was kids, my dad was not into meds too much, so he always leave the time. And I remember sometimes it was hard for me as a little girl, a little child. I was exhausted or I wasn't comfortable, and my dad really waited like 3-4 days, and if it doesn't turn better, it's like, okay, maybe now it's the time to go to see the doctor. But as far as I remember, for majority of the time, after 2, 3, 4 days, it was okay. It was reversed by going into worse 1, 2, 3 days, 4 days, 5, 6, and gone after a week. It's because we basically worked on my immune system. Hope you understand. Which today we completely forgot to work on our immune system. I mean, we take pills for everything. Every little thing, we just take a pills. And the pill's gonna do what? It's gonna work on the symptoms, but not the cause. Majority of the time, we don't even know the cause. So why, when we have this body, this mechanic, really well made, really well think, it's always amazing to think how our body is working very well. I mean, cut yourself with a little knife or something and observe this little scar and see how it's going to rebuild day after day. And it's just amazing. It's rebuilding by itself. So when we have disease, which is my case today, definitely, after 3 days, first day is like, meh, that's okay, it's gonna be okay. Second day, you're like, I don't think it's gonna be okay, actually. I'm just exhausted. And if you're aware, attentive to your body, it's gonna ask you to slow down. Now, we also take a lot with the mind. And my mind is like, you cannot stay all day long doing nothing. You better do something. So here I am. Yesterday, I cooked my soup, pumpkin pie soup, for Thanksgiving today. But then at the end of the day, I realized I couldn't even go, because if I'm contagious, or what, I'm going to pollute everybody? No. So I just decided not to go. And today, the same. I was supposed to work this morning, and this morning, 6 o'clock, again, attentive to my body. My body was like, you're not going anywhere. I'm like, okay, you really think I like it? I know I don't like it. I don't like staying at home doing basically nothing. Reading book. I mean, I can do some stuff with my mental, reading books, working on videos, working on musics, you know, even watching documentary, watching TV, but I cannot do anything with my body because my body is just like, stop it. So it's a quick remind to leave a room. Please be aware, be attentive to what your body have to say to you. Leave the space to your body to fight whatever disease is coming. Of course, I don't say you're gonna be 40, I don't have 100-degree temperature, fever, and not doing anything, absolutely not. But in my case, I don't have any fever, so. Because majority of the time, what happens is you catch a little piece of disease, your body's gonna fight, your cells and your global, I don't know in English, if my English is correct, is gonna work and fight against this disease, and they're eventually grab the chemical to create the immune system. But if we don't do that, we don't have any immune system. So we take pills, and we don't leave the body fighting for what happened right now. In my case, we just take pills, but it doesn't help. So think about for a second the number of time that you left your body's working for you, and you recover almost magically. Of course, take a little vitamins. I take a thyme, lemon, honey. I take a kind of lot of natural stuff. Ravinsara, it's one of my favorites. Essential oil of Ravinsara, and 1 drop into a spoon of honey, and then I leave this being very, very liquid in my mouth, you know, to go into all the glands and everything. I do that 2 or 3 times a day, and more you do it, and more your immune system understand, and it's okay. It's like a troop of soldiers, you know, more soldiers to fight. But yeah, think about it for a second before running to the doctor, spending all kind of money, especially here in the US, and completely forget that our system, the concept of our system, our body, our engineering, how Sadhguru said, it's made to fight, and eventually, you know, naturally, you come back to a regular health. But yeah, prevention, you know, good food, good vitamins, good fruit, good vegetables, which is rare here in the US. And well, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, listen to your body. He always have something to say to you. Okay? Don't run fast to the doctor. I wish you a wonderful day, and let me know what do you think about that. And all the support are gonna be welcome. Here's a beautiful flowers for you. Have a good day.